in Genesis that God created everything. But here in Job 26:13, it repeats it. It says, by his spirit, he adorned the heavens. That's beautiful because God is you want to talk about a designer? God is the one that designs everything. And if you ever want to get any wisdom or any knowledge about how to do something, how to do your homework, how to do this, how to do anything, you just need to ask God, because God is the master designer. He designed everything and everyone. He created the earth. All you need to go do is go to the beach and sit there, and you are in awe of the wonder of what God has created. See, not until you have a relationship with the Lord can you understand and can you see everything. Before I knew the Lord, I never paid attention to anything. I didn't pay attention to the trees. I didn't pay attention to the water. I didn't pay attention to the animals. I didn't pay attention to anything because I was so stuck in the world that that's the only thing I cared about. Celebrities and things like that. But once I came to have a relationship with the Lord, everything speaks. I can go on a walk and I can see a bird, and the bird speaks. I can see an owl and the owl speaks. I can see a cat, I can see a dog, I can see the trees, I can see the wind, I can hear it. And I know that he speaks through everything because he created everything. Now it hits different, right? Everything that God creates by his spirit, he tells me. And that's how the designs of the dresses come out, because of by him telling me what he wants, and he chooses everything. So it's different. Creation is different. See, it's not just like other people are inspired by other people, but God is not inspired by anyone. God creates everything. So he himself is the inspiration over everything. It says right here, number 13, by his spirit, he adorns the heavens. His hand pierced the fleeting serpent. It says, indeed, these are all mere edges of his ways, and how a small whispers we hear on him, but the thunder of his power, who can understand? I love this. Right here, he is saying, by his spirit, he adorns the heavens. His hand pierces the fleeing serpent. Here, it talks about the devil. The devil is everywhere. See, when I read about the sea, it says that the Leviathan is in the ocean. See, when Jesus was at the cross, Satan was over there in the wilderness tempting him. And him is in here. By his spirit, he adorns the heavens. His hand pierces the fleeing serpent. So even in the heavens, there is a serpent. And God, it says that with his hand, he pierces the lion devil. But number 14, it says, indeed, these are mere edges of his ways. And a small whisper we hear of him, but the thunder of his power, who can understand? It's saying we see all these little things, but we can only understand a little bit because these are mere edges. But when you hear the thunder, you know that he's the strong one. Amen.